Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. This could be your sun, moon, rising, cross watcher, whatever clicks and fits with you. So I'm going to dive into the recent past, the present, and immediate future, and let's just see what comes up, what we should talk about, what pops up. As always, please just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay, this candle is finally calming down. It was having a minute there. It was literally like all the way up here. I'm like, okay, that makes sense for my fire sign. All right. So some of you might be feeling very passionate right now. And as I said that, we got the Lovers, the Star, and the Fool. Okay. All right, let me lay out the whole spread. Okay. Let me see. Wow. Who just had this? Taurus. Oh my gosh. Some of you might be dealing with the Taurus. All right. Anyway, in the recent past, you have the Star, the Lovers, and the Fool. So for some of you, you've been wishing, okay, praying for something, okay, something very specific to you, okay? And for a lot of you, it was a connection. Some of you wanted to feel a soul deep bond to somebody, right? Like a mind, body, soul type of connection. Okay. And it came in and it seems like it's so opposite. Okay. Like it's an opposite type of love, but the connection is there, right? It's deep. It has everything that you were manifesting. So you, with the Fool here, took a leap of faith. You jumped in, all in. Okay. You believed in the connection. You believed in your manifestation, your wishes. It came into your reality and you went with it, right? Even though you saw there were differences, you knew that it could transform into something bigger, better. Okay, you really put yourself in it. You took a leap of faith. All right. And some of you could be dealing with the Gemini. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo. But the thing is, in the present moment, we have Temperance, Seven of Wands, King of Cups. So you might be in this mode where you're very patient. You're patient with the people around you. You're patient with yourself. You're putting a lot of healing into yourself. Okay, you're really protecting what you've worked so hard for. You're protecting all of the struggles that you had, the lessons that you learned, the obstacles you had to go through. It's like you're keeping yourself very, very protected at this time. And because of that, it's like sometimes you do have a wall or a guard up. Like you don't let everybody in fully. Okay? You let them in a little bit, but they can't fully get in. I don't know if you could see, but those bars, they're open, but they're not wide open. It's not easy for someone to just climb right into Sagittarius energy and like, hey, I'm here, right? But some of you may be dealing, with somebody, they're not a water sign, they just have heavy emotions, okay? But their emotions are all internal, all right? They are not external. Like this person swims in deep emotions, but a lot of people wouldn't see that. I'm getting all up in there, okay? So you could just see. You could be dealing with a person who looks like that, or just you may know that they have choppy waters when it comes to their insides, like their internal struggles. Hold on, my dog's going to go crazy, so I'm going to pause this. He's going to start barking. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, but it's, okay, I was on him. I was on my King of Cups character here. So it's a lot of internal struggles that this person goes through. And I feel like it's a lot of inner child stuff that they're working through. Okay, but I feel like you're in your zone, right? You're creating this reality for yourself. You are finding peace. Okay, and for some of you, it took a really long time to be able to find that internal peace, that emotional peace, that mental peace, right? Where it's just, you're calm. You're very calm. But you protect that, whether you know it or not, at like all costs. But to the point where sometimes love doesn't come in its entirety. Some of you are so scared of getting hurt. And I say that as you see his tattoo says love right there, if you could see that. But I feel like whatever you went through, you're so scared of repeating that. So you kind of protect yourself. Okay, you may think like, oh no, I with this Fool, I went all in. I gave it my all. I'm giving it my all, right? And you are, but not your all. Because your all comes with this fear of the fall. And the fall, you know from the past, is painful. And so a lot of you are protecting yourself from that pain, even though it hasn't happened, even though this is a brand new person, a brand new situation. You know what it's like to feel so heavy, okay? And you're guarding that. And your challenge position is the strength, all right? So sometimes it's like you find this inner warrior in yourself, and you're like, okay, well, whatever. Whatever happens, I'll get myself out of it. I'm strong. It doesn't matter. It'll be fine. And then the other times you're like, oh my gosh, could I get myself out of that again? Could I actually even go through that again? And for others of you, you may not realize how much you tame this person's energy. Okay? This person really absorbs your calmness when you're calm, when you're in your peace, when you're mellow. It really affects this person in a positive way. Okay? It's like your gentle side tames this roaring beast within them. All right? I'm not calling them a beast. I'm saying their emotions, things they go through, sometimes are so loud for them. They're overpowering. But your calm nature tempers them. All right? Very important role that you play in this person's life. In the immediate future, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, Death. Okay. Some of you are watering this brand new opportunity that kind of presented itself to you. Okay? It's small, but you know it can grow into something huge. And the thing is, you see its beauty. You see its abundance. You see that this is in alignment with you. The Star, Temperance, and Page of Pentacles. This is what you've healed for. Okay? This next chapter, this new beginning for you. And you're starting to see it blossom. Slowly but surely. But with this watering can here, it's because you're constantly putting effort into it. You're constantly doing things to make it grow. It's not because of magic, okay? It's not because of luck. It's because of your hard work, your dedication, and your determination. So just so this is a clarity for somebody who needs to hear it, that your hard work is paying off. Now, for some of you, you might feel like you just have a ton of eyes on you. People analyzing you, judging you, right? Like picking you apart. But the thing is, this is all in your mind. It's not in the actuality. And you might also be internalizing like everything, like all these eyes can be just projected on you. Like, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? What do people think about me? And this might not be things that are in the conscious. They're things that are in the subconscious. Like when you can't sleep at night or when you feel overwhelmed. You might just have these past wounds that come up of either rejection, abandonment, not good enough, something like that is so deep within your core, right? It's nothing that's in the conscious. It is so programmed back there. So it's like you take 4 steps forward, right? And then 2 steps back. And that's all just part of this healing process, to heal that wound that keeps poking its head out every now and again. And it makes you feel like people are watching you. When really they're not. They're going about their day. They're doing their own thing. They're not laser focused on you. But you may feel like that at times because it's just triggering this wound within you. All right? That just kind of needs to be over with, be done with, put an end to, death, transformation, rebirth. Okay? Old situations, old patterns, old people, old things don't need to go into this chapter with you. Words that people said to you in the past is in the past. They don't need to come along on this ride with you. They don't serve a purpose anymore. Excuse me. So this transformation that you're going through or will in the immediate future or near future is really exposing, which could be kind of painful at times, could be very like draining, exhausting, but it's almost cutting you wide open and exposing the things that really need to be looked at so that they're gone once and for all. Because this next chapter, whatever it is that you are growing, whether it's you're growing your family, you're growing your business, you're growing your education, whatever it is that needs your full strength, everything you got, no guards up, no walls up, all of it. When you can put your whole self in it, certain things can't come along, okay? Certain memories can't come along. Certain people can't come along. It has to come to an end so that the new beginning can finally come, okay? But that's going to come with a lot of clearing. What I feel like for a lot of you, whatever people have said about you or judged you on in your past, your upbringing, somewhere along your lines, has always walked alongside you. But the problem is it never was who you were or who you are. It was somebody's opinion, somebody's judgment, somebody's words. They never belonged to you, but you took them along with you, okay? And that's what happens. That's programming. That's people's influences in our life. But for you, that's done. It served its purpose. It happened. They said things. They did things. Done. Over. They can't come along because they're only creating blocks. Okay? They're only creating roadblocks in your next step. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Everything is happening in alignment. Everything you went through this far to this very moment of reading this or watching this reading happened for a reason. They were all part of this structure that created you, molded you, led you on this path, led you to this person, led you to this career. Okay? It is time. It is time to let go of all the things that don't serve you anymore. And for some of you, you might be very empathetic. You might, really, absorb people's energies. I don't know if you know it or not, but like this person, this water sign energy, they really, when they're in their feels, okay, when they're going through this turbulent motion, all right, where sometimes they feel like they're just drowning, you might be taking that on, whether you know it or not. So whatever you can do to protect your energy, I don't feel like a bad vibe from this person, like they would consciously or want to do this to you. They're not, it's just how they're structured. But the way you're structured is you take that on, and sometimes it just might make you feel tired, depleted, or like roadblocks for you as well. So whatever you could do to protect your energy every day, and understand and accept this person for who they are and what they're going through, accept you for who you are and what you're going through, and have those two things separated. Okay? Because this person can't take on your energy and you can't take on theirs, right? But divine timing, everything, the wheels are in motion right now for what you are building for yourself. Whatever that looks like for you. Whatever you are watering to see grow is all happening right now. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're seeing signs of it. You're getting little inclinations, little hints of it. And I think that excites you because you're like, oh my gosh, like, whoa, I wished upon a star for this at one point in time, right? You wished for this. You hoped for it. You dreamt about it. So when it starts to come through, you're like, oh my gosh. Like some of you like might have these moments where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. Or, oh my gosh, this is happening. Or, oh my gosh, I met this person. Or, oh my gosh, this has arrived, right? Because you took a leap not knowing where you were going to go, how it was going to go. I mean, if you could see there's an alligator there, so you could have fallen into that alligator's mouth, right? I mean, you took a leap of faith. This is the Fool card. It's jumping all in. Thinking later, acting now. But you're seeing that you're on the top and it actually looks beautiful. It actually feels right. Although it's painted a little bit different than your exact imagination, right? Because we got a bird and a person, but yet it works. Yet it works. There's harmony, there's peace, there's transformation, there's growth. So I think you're starting to analyze how all these little pieces are connecting. All the dots are connecting. And the second that you're comfortable and go through what you need to go through to fully jump in, let people in your world, right? Let them in. Once you're ready to just let people in and put some of those guards and walls down, you're going to have such deep connections all around you. People will feel so connected to you. They won't feel that wall or that guard. They're going to be like, oh, okay, this person trusts me enough to just let me know them, right? Sagittarius, you have people who will really get to know you on a deeper level because you'll let them in. You're going to let them in. Okay, let me clarify. I'm going to clarify the death in the Wheel of Fortune. Just want a little bit more information on that. High Priestess, intuition. Could be dealing with the Pisces. You could just really be trusting your inner self, your inner knowing. Just trusting it. Again, with this Fool, like something feels right about it. There's something where you're not overthinking. You're not second guessing. You're just jumping in. Ace of Wands. Fire, spark, creativity, magic, right? And like I said, this doesn't come through magic or luck, but there's a little bit of magic in it because you're starting to see that holy shit. Like, wow, you can actually manifest. You can actually wish on a star, dream big, and it actually could happen. There's connections out there like this that exist. Things you've hoped for, wished for, dreamt about are starting to come into your reality. Okay, and it's all just at the right time, at the right place, the second those walls and guards come down, right? And putting all that hard work you put into yourself into practice and letting people see that light of you, that light inside of you. And not being scared of how they're going to judge you, what they're going to think about you. You won't care about that because you're going to have the right people in who want to get to know you, who want to feel deep connections with you. And this transformation is right on the horizon. And so for some of you, that's why you may be just going through turbulent emotions at times. You might feel so calm one minute and then just like overwhelmed, anxious. And then you're like, what? And then you're tapping into your strength. Like, okay, pull it together, Sagittarius, pull it together. And you do. You always do. But you're going through this little bit of a ride. And it's all part of the transformation. Death being that last card out, it's all part of the transformation. All right, I'm going to close this off with an angel whisper. Let's just get one final message. Okay, well, that was way too many. One final message for my Sagittarius. Okay, one more. One message. There we go. Your garden is a healing place. Seek refuge there to heal your soul. Temperance. Flowers all over this reading, guys. So I don't know what your mode of calm is. Mode of healing. But that's wherever you feel gravitated to, magnetically pulled to find your peace, your calm. You will be guided there this week heavily, to be able to just remain, in your center during all this transformative energies that may be popping up. All right, my loves, I hope this brought some clarity to you. You guys take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.